said.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Mike. 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 Mike! Oh. Say hi to the people.
I'm a little embarrassed.
You're groping a wire woman?
She was appealing, alright?
I know you got a thing for skinny girls, but come on, that's a little ridiculous. A little, like, English hat, like the queen.
She's a little proper.
Say hi. Hi, people. Hi, everybody! Hi, everybody!
Hi, Dr. Sean.
So,
The greatest bouncy chair ever.
how do you know how to bring this in?
Yeah. I think we just kind of gotta get straight to the point. Yep. Keep secret.
Religion!
Oh, man. We're gonna get a lot of shit for this one.
Alright, I'm doing bouncing.
I'm not.
So, it was brought up earlier. Our thoughts on religion.
They call me Devil Boy. Oh.
They call me Devil Boy. For those that know me, yes, they know that I am well annoyed.
Alright. So, I guess the question really is, what are our thoughts on religion? You want to go first?
No.
I don't really either.
I think you've got a fun story,
Alright.
though.
Yeah, okay. So I'll start off with when I was being raised as a little boy, just a wee little lad.
A wee lad.
We used to go to a Catholic church, so I guess I was born Catholic. But as my mom was a single parent, she had 2 children, and we used to go to church and blah 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 blah. And then out of nowhere, the church decides to send my mom a letter.
I mean, how long were you going to this church for? Like, years?
Years. We were in catechism, all that stupid shit.
What?
Catechism, whatever that is.
What the fuck is that?
It's like some stupid little school thing.
Okay.
Is it you're supposed to go and they teach
You were
you all this?
catalyst, okay.
Yeah, I was herding cattle.
Okay.
So they sent her a letter, and the letter said, you know, hello, Mrs. Gregory, blah 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 blah. We're fucking idiots.
Which means, hello, Mrs. Havoc.
Oh yeah. Hello, Mrs. Havoc.
I'm not editing that out.
Whatever my name's supposed to be. All right.
Okay,
So-
continue.
So it
These
says.
bouncy chairs are awesome.
So it says, we noticed that you haven't been putting enough like towards the collection plate. Pretty much like you haven't been putting your, what is it, like 5% that you're supposed to put or something like that?
What?
What is it? Like
Is that like 5% of your income?
something like that. It's supposed to be like some little small percentage you're supposed to put towards the church. If you can, you know, if you can afford it, you're supposed to put like a certain amount. And I want to say 5%, I'm probably wrong. You'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Because YouTubers know all.
Everything. You guys are like Wikipedia.
Which is funny because Wikipedia's never right.
I know. That was the point. I'm glad you got that. So anyways, the letter said that she wasn't, like, you know, they said that they noticed she wasn't putting a lot in there, and, you know, she was a single parent, she didn't work, she worked a full-time job, but she didn't make that much money, and, the hell are you doing? Oh. Are we gonna put some sad Safi music right now too? Oh no, I can't bounce.
We've got an angel for this discussion.
I like to pet him. So they said that she wasn't putting enough, and if she wasn't gonna be able to start putting more, that we weren't gonna be allowed to come back. Now, I mean, my mom
So
told me.
basically they wanted more money.
They asked, you know, pretty much what they were saying is, you need to give us more money or you're not allowed here anymore. Now, from what I heard, churches are supposed to be, you know, anybody can come. You don't have to give money. You know, homeless people can come. And for one thing, what I want to know,
It should be like open door, right?
yeah, it's
Like,
supposed to be.
we welcome everyone
Yeah.
to, like,
That's, I mean, it's
no
supposed to
matter
be-
your class and
Exactly.
the social stature of life.
Exactly. So, what I don't understand is, for one, how are they even knowing how much she even put in? So that means that they're keeping a tab on everybody on how much they pay off.
True.
So, I mean, like, this is, I don't know, man. It used to be really weird, too, because, I mean, I never thought about it until, like, when I was older, like now, but at the church, you know, in the office, there's a big screen TV. The priest, they would be driving, like, really nice cars, like a Jaguar or whatever. To me, that's a bunch of bullshit. Now, so, I mean, my opinion on religion, I don't believe in organized religion at all, because that right there just shows me that if you have an organized religion, like...
So ultimately, after you receive that letter, you stop going to that church, right?
We stopped going to church, period. That just, you know, that just shows... To me, that's just like... It made me think about it.
I know the story. I'm just finishing it off,
yeah.
so...
It just made me think about it, you know, like... This is supposed to be something that's supposed to be there for everybody. But they're telling people that they're not going to be good enough to come? What are you gonna kick me in the face or what? You getting mad at me? You getting mad at me?
Shut your mouth!
She's about to. All right. So yeah, organized religion. Fuck you. I don't believe in organized religion.
And not like a reckless eating fu. Like
No.
legitimately, fuck you.
Yeah. Because you know what? I think organized religion is stupid. Just stupid. The Bible, I think, is bullshit. I think it was just written by man. I mean, yeah, it probably has good principles and everything, but at the same time, it really doesn't. Like, if you really read into it, I don't think there's a lot of good stuff in there. What?
Everyone was tripping on acid.
Exactly.
Or freaking
Stoners.
something or other.
Bunch of drug addicts.
Decided to write a book.
There's hookers in there. What? Mary Magdalene, she was a hooker.
And murderer.
Murder.
And slave labor, child
Rape.
labor, yeah.
Rape. There's everything bad in it. Drugs.
And it's not even like that's part of the story that's like, oh, don't do this. That
Yep.
was like
That's just what was going on.
that's like part of the story
Like
of like murder and rape and fucking adultery.
And I believe it's trying to make us go against the Jews because, you know, the Jewish people are the ones that killed our so-called savior, Jesus Christ. So are we supposed to go kill the Jews now?
Now my whole thing, are you?
Yeah, sorry. I'm kind of going on a little bit.
So like my whole thing comes down to is when I was younger, I think like elementary school, kind of going into junior high area. My dad, well, I was born into a house where my mom's side of the family Catholic, my dad's side of the family all Christian. My grandmother,
Christian!
And now you're on your own.
Sorry. Every time I hear Christian, I just think of his old theme.
So yeah, and then like my dad's mom was raised Mormon, so like my family kind of has
Mormons.
like
Those are another set of people.
yeah, but like kind of like a mix. But my family didn't really practice except for my dad. I went to a Catholic funeral once for like my mom's uncle, so like my great uncle, I guess it would be. That shit was crazy. You had to stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down and fucking spin around and shake hands with people and shit. I was just like, whoa. Like, that shit was...
You had to do that too.
I was like, what are you itch?
No. Alright, so everybody pull their leg up?
Yeah.
And say your prayers? Okay. Thank you.
So, like, that part was crazy. Like, the Catholic Church, I mean, this place was huge and it was so nice.
Yeah.
And like, it was... like really clean, and it was like one of those churches in the movies where it was like so big and fucking I don't even remember where it was. I was really young. What the hell was that?
Somebody's car's getting messed up.
But like I went to a Christian church like when I was younger, and because you go to like those teen groups or whatever, they don't really like. It's not like a real like Sunday service or anything like that. Like they kind of.
It's kind of like a hangout.
Yeah, it's more of a hangout. So I didn't like really get the full effect. Like I never went like every Sunday to church that I remember. Maybe when I was younger.
Yeah.
But like I never went to like the whole Sunday thing and that sun's in my eyes.
Yeah, it's really weird in my eyes.
Why did we choose
That's
to
why
sit
I'm
here?
looking over there.
And but like my views on religion, very similar to yours, is that I mean I believe something is out there.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can sum this up. We've talked about this a lot, and we kind of have the same views for the
Yeah.
most part. I believe something is out there. I
Higher
don't
power.
believe. I don't believe that my future and my destiny is planned. I don't think I'm a pawn in the game. Like, I don't think someone knows that I'm just gonna like go.
There is no destiny.
Yeah, like. So the people that get into that thing that like my future is sealed for me, and I have no control over. I'm like here for religion and God and to do all this stuff. Like, good for you. I don't believe that. Like, that's how my life is. Same thing with you. Like, organized religion. I see church as like a blanket. It's like just a comfort blanket for people.
Yep.
If I wanted to put myself into a category of a certain type of religion, no matter what it is, it doesn't even matter. Like, this whole subject isn't about one certain religion or anything like
Yeah,
that.
not at all. It's about all of them.
If I were to say, oh, I'm going to be this religion or something like that, what would it make me? Why would someone going to church every day or every Sunday or whatever the schedule is be better? Why would that person be better than me?
Or how much money you
like
give.
sitting at home, like reading out of a Bible or
Yeah.
whatever your book is. Like, I don't. There's like different versions. Like,
There's the
right?
Bible. There's the Quran. There's
Like, everyone's
Book
got
of
their own book. Like,
Mormon.
if I was at home reading my book, why would I be looked down upon? Like, I think that like the Christians are probably the most stuck-up motherfuckers around there.
Well, actually, I think Christians have like the closest belief, like kind of like what we think in a way.
For the most
part, they're a little more open than like Catholic and everything like that. Which,
But they just, I think that they're so quick to judge, which any religion,
Yeah.
they're so quick to judge. I think I've been around more Christians and Catholics than anything else.
Yeah.
But they're so quick to judge and go, oh, you did this and you
you're
did
going
that.
straight to hell.
Yeah, like everything's going to hell, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't fucking murdered anyone.
Well,
I had
but
a kid out of wedlock, but
What?
like, am I going to hell for that?
what I think is funny about that is that all of a sudden all these people in jail become super Christians, or next thing you know, oh, they're saved. They're saved. Save your soul. They're murderers and rapists, but they're okay. It's like, come on.
Like, my big issue is just organized religion. I'm not saying that any one religion is right or wrong, because
I am.
I don't believe
Saying
that
they're all wrong.
Yeah, I don't believe that any one of them has the right answer.
Nope.
Like, you can pretend stuff, you could read these stories that are written in a book by man, like,
That's was gonna be my point. The books are written by man.
if
There-
you,
that's
if you
it.
go back in time, like,
A man wrote this book. God didn't say, "Oh, here's a book."
yeah,
He didn't just drop it down from the sky. Oh,
yeah.
look, there's a book. Follow it. No. A man sit there, typed it up just like a novel, like Scientology. Look at that, was written by a novelist, and he made his own religion and became very rich and powerful.
Like, anyone could come up with some type of idea, and all religions are cults, but just some are more accepted than other ones.
Yes.
Like,
That's basically
that's
what it
basically
is.
what it comes down to, is you have these leaders that lead these people and make people believe, and some people spend their entire life dedicated to this certain thing.
Exactly.
But like, what makes that person better than me?
Nothing.
I'm not out there killing people. I'm not out there fucking robbing and raping and fucking...
But what about all these Catholics that are really high up there and they're supposed to be leading people, and guess what they're doing?
Fucking
They're
little boys
molesting
and
little boys. They're raping them.
stealing money from the
Yeah.
church and stuff like
But
that.
guess what happens to them? Nothing. They get bailed out by the Vatican.
Oh.
And then they get taken to the Vatican, and then they just put them in another church, or they reordain them, or whatever the hell they do.
Plus, to top everything off, which upsets me, is going back to your original story of putting money on the plate or in the basket or whatever the hell it is the churches pay no taxes. No state tax, no property tax, no taxes on anything.
Must be nice.
And from what I heard is most churches get like discounts through like the electric and water company
They
and
get
stuff
everything.
like that.
They just get everything handed to them.
So they barely have to pay for anything, except for the salaries that these preachers and stuff
Yep.
are taking home.
Well,
Like,
maybe we should
it's
start
just a
our own
job.
religion.
It's just a job to these people to read out of a book.
Hey, maybe we should start our own religion. We can build our own church and live there.
Let's do it.
Oh, hey.
Let's do it.
Loopholes.
We'll just like make like a studio and stuff in there, and we'll paint all the walls green so we have like a giant green screen room.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool. All right, so KP's starting their own religion.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes out for it.
Krymzon Painiology.
Does that mean that we have to write a book or something?
Fuck it, dude. We can write a little pamphlet.
Dude, let's do our entire religion online.
Why not?
There'll be no paper book. We'll just host it up on krymzonpain.com.
Hey, why don't we do that?
Did you like the plug?
Yes, I did.
It was good. Yeah, so ultimately, like, we're
Still bouncing a lot.
we are bouncing a lot in these chairs, just like we bounce around with the ideas of religion. See, that's what these chairs are here for.
Yep.
It's a sign of how we feel about religion. We bounce around a lot.
Maybe it's a sign from God.
If you are a religious person, we don't hate you.
Not at all. In fact, if that's what you believe in, good for you.
And we don't go around telling people, oh, you're wrong and stuff like that. Like, we keep our shit to ourselves, except for now, like, we're voicing it because we had it questioned to us and thought that it'd make for a good video. But yeah, I believe something's out there. I'm not going to read it out of a book.
Move your finger down, Linda.
Like, I'm going to live my life.
I'm allergic to grass.
I'm going to live my life
The way that
believing that I'm going to be taken care of when I die.
Yep.
And that's
I think I believe in.
that's a whole nother story.
I think I believe in karma more than like a religion.
We'll save for another episode of what we think about death.
All right.
Actually, we'll film it right after we stop filming. So thank you for watching this episode. We have no idea what it is. We're going to film a couple more.
Yep.
We'll see you.
In the garden.